Head back and clue me in here. Check it out. Holiday season is now fully upon us. Winter is now fully upon us. And for many people, this is going to either be bulking season, or this is going to be that awkward season where you're not necessarily bulking, but you're just kind of eyeballing things and just waiting until spring, or it gets close enough to spring to start your contest season. So check it out. Basic strategy that you guys can all use is whenever you get something to eat, because I know you guys don't want to always bring out the Tupperware, or might not necessarily want to eat clean. Like say it's Thanksgiving, like it is today. This can also apply to Christmas. You want to partake in the food with your family. You want to eat, laugh, and all that stuff. Actually, 3 things you can do. You can just avoid carbohydrates, have whatever vegetables are there, and the meat, food-wise, or you could fast all day and then just eat, go that one time and eat whatever you want to eat at one singular time and stop. Or you can do what I would recommend. And this is all opposed to tracking. So we're going to track. Of course, if we're getting ready for a show, you're starting early, you're going to have to track. Like me, I'm going to be in the early stages of prep. I call it like pre-prep, because it's really nothing really serious, but you're getting ready to get to where you want to go, to where you're going to actually start your official prep. I can make another video on that. It's not really nothing complicated. It's just like getting a hold on your calories and letting your weight go back down to, so it's artificially elevated just when you kind of doing whatever, just picking out or being free, eating more than you usually would eat. But you just go back to how you would normally eat, let your weight fall back down to what is normal, and then you start your prep from there. If you let your weight get way above where it usually would be at, just because you've been picking up. But anyway, sorry about that little digression. You would get your protein, your vegetables, and if there's fruit also, if you want some fruit, and you would eat that first. So we're going to have ham or turkey, chicken, meatloaf, or whatever y'all eat, and collard greens. Some of y'all don't know what that is. That's ridiculous, right? But I understand that people from all different walks of life on here. Or maybe some green beans or whatever type of vegetables you eat, peas or something, I don't know, zucchini. Then you would eat that, so you eat your protein, and you would eat that, and then after you would eat like your macaroni and cheese or whatever type of carbohydrates you got. I don't know if you guys got French fries on the holidays. You got French fries on the holidays, but this will look like what a clean meal would just simply be like. So you got chicken, asparagus, and rice. You eat your chicken first, your asparagus, then your rice. So you would eat your protein and your vegetables, and it might be better to go back and get your carbohydrates, because you might not want to delay a few minutes. You're drinking like water while you're eating or sipping. Maybe if you're drinking something else, you're still just sipping on that, taking your time, delay, then go back and get your carbohydrates. Why? Because what this is going to do is satiate you. It's going to fill the space up in your stomach. You're going to be fuller, and like you're going to actually feel full. And because of that, you're going to end up eating less. And the carbohydrates are going to have the most calories in them. Carbohydrates aren't as satiating, so you can eat. And next thing you know, you gained all this weight. Especially if it's like you got stuffing and pies and all sorts of stuff. But you're not going to eat chicken, ham, beef, all types of meat and vegetables without getting full. You're going to start getting a little bit full, and then after that you go and say, maybe I want to taste the macaroni, maybe I want to taste whatever else I got. I don't know what everyone eats for the holidays, but you taste whatever's there, and then you'll be done. You'll be good. And that's going to help you not eat as much, and that's going to help you keep your weight down, so you don't just go off the deep end, especially when it's holiday season. Because holiday season, people got stuff at their house, that people are eating in the house more. Like I said, it might be bulking season for you, and there's just food everywhere. Food abounds, and you spend the time with your family. It might be the only time you see your family or your family gets together. If it's unnecessary, like, doing a show or prepping for anything, there is no reason to be pulling out calculators and Tupperware and all that if you don't have to. All right. So these are just simple strategies that everybody can use. You can use it in your everyday life, even. And if you have a habit and like milk and cookies, right? If you go and eat some cookies, then have milk with them. Why? Because the protein content of the milk and the fat and the milk will help satiate you, so you're not gonna eat as many cookies. It's like just simple stuff like that. Like in the morning, if you're gonna have like, well, this might be different, but if you're somebody who eats like eggs and potatoes and all that stuff, right? Eat your eggs first, and then eat your carbohydrates late a little bit after that. Like delay a few minutes, let it really take hold. That way you're still eating. That way it doesn't feel like you're restricting yourself, but at the same time you are, because you feel full. You don't actually want to eat all of that food. So by the time you get to the carbohydrate sources, which is easier to overeat, you're good. So that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to deliver to you guys. I hope you guys understand. If you have any questions, of course, comment section. And my email is going to be in the description. If you want to, all my social media stuff is going to be in the description. So yeah, if you want some coaching or something, I got you. If you want to just follow me on Instagram, I got you. And if you want to follow my progress and watch other videos, see what I have suggestions that you want to keep up and see what else I'm talking about, subscribe. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to press like. Till then, how you gonna act?